Hey guys, Jess here with your look at the week in entertainment. Are you ready for some wood? In today's installment, new Transformers footage, the Spider-Man reboot spins up a new villain, and one of the Walking Dead writers gets powers. Plus, we preview this weekend's new movies and one very rockin' giveaway. Houston, we have a trailer. The Transformers 3 trailer, that is, which just debuted online. Director Michael Bay also screened 20 minutes of the film for IGN this week, and it looks like he's going darker and scarier this time. How'd you like to see Optimus become the robot version of Old Boy? Or what about a devastated Chicago, Black Hawk Down-style combat, and no annoying mud-flapping skids? Head on over to movies.ign.com to read all about it. Web-slingers everywhere already know that Rhys Ifans is playing the Lizard in the Spider-Man reboot, but Heat Vision is reporting that Slumdog Millionaire's Irfan Khan has also been cast as a baddie named Van Adder. Van who, you ask? Even the guy playing him doesn't seem to know, telling the New York Times that these science fiction names don't mean a lot to me. According to fanboys across the web, Van Adder is an obscure villain known as the Proto-Goblin, a Proto-Goblin for a Proto-Spider-Man. How convenient. It was widely reported last week that executive producer Frank Darabont canned the entire writing staff of The Walking Dead. Sucks, right? Well, maybe not. Vulture has the scoop that Darabont's former right-hand man is already lining up his next gig. Charles H. Egley is in talks to adapt the comic book Powers for FX. Created by fan favorite Brian Michael Bendis, the series is about two cops who work homicide cases involving superheroes. And no, they're not named Rick and Shane. In theaters this weekend, Johnny Depp spies Angelina Jolie in The Tourist, Helen Mirren does some magic in Shakespeare's The Tempest, the Narnia kids are back in The Voyage of the Dawn Treader, and Mark Wahlberg and Christian Bale star in The Fighter, the true story of professional boxer Mickey Ward and his brother Dickie Eklund.
I grew up, 30 minutes from Mickey and Dickie. I've known Mickey since I was 18 years old. I was a huge fan, and I just thought their story was incredible. It would be very inspiring to people.
Dickie's such an addictive personality that it was it was such a fun time for me to play him. Getting there was hard work, but you forget that, you forget it when you're rewarded by actually achieving it.
Moving along, it's time for our giveaway. This week, 2 lucky viewers will win a Fender bass guitar signed by Blink-182's Mark Hoppus. To enter for a chance to win, email and tell us what your favorite rock movie is. We'll randomly select 2 winners next week. Speaking of which, congrats to Robert Hutton, winner of last week's giveaway. And finally, if you're a fan of Mark Hoppus, don't forget that the season finale of A Different Spin with Mark Hoppus airs this Tuesday, 7 p.m., 6 Central on Fuse. And that's another Weekly Wood. I'm Jessica Chobot. Be sure to get all of your trailers, news, and gossip right here at IGN.com.